So at the moment I'm using some gold acrylic paint to put a base down for the gold leaf around these bits. I changed my mind about the yellow ochre purely because I still could see the orange coming through quite clearly where I missed parts of the gold leaf. But it appears 2 coats of this is actually an almost perfect match, and had I known, maybe I wouldn't have done gold leaf after all and painted it all with this. So I'm following the natural line around here. Now, like I said before, let me just get a piece of paper. There will be a groove that doesn't have paper or the gold leaf. You can see there. I'll just paint a bit more along here, you'll be able to see. So that's the natural trim of gold. The paper will sit there, and I'm not sure if you can see or not, but there is nearly a centimetre gap there, which is why I painted it a very pale colour to match the paper. But I did see in one of the chateaus that we went to look at, it could have been the Valandry, they had the same problem. I suspect that back in the time, they were once upon a time fabric, hence why there is such a big gap there, because of the battens and also the wadding that goes underneath. But as you know, we've chosen not to go for the fabric. I have used low tack masking tape around here, and I might keep that on for when I put the size on for the gold leaf. We shall see. Still waiting for the fabric to arrive. I'm not quite sure where it is, lost in transit possibly. Thought this might be a tricky job getting it in a straight line, but actually this brush is working wonders. And it is following the natural curve and giving me a straight line, which is saving me a lot of time. Obviously I can't put masking tape on this side of the wall because of the lining paper. And we have plenty of this low tack. It's not even meant to be low tack masking. I think it's just so old. Adrian bought it cheap once upon a time. And this is just the first coat. I am giving it 2 coats. The first coat is a little bit wishy-washy. I know it's being covered up with gold, but just in case any comes through, I want it to be the correct colour. And you know, everybody knows I am a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes, when it suits me, obviously. Much deliberation and sitting down in front of the fire, looking at them over and over again, I've decided that the 2 swirl shells either side of the frame above the doors, I'm going to do a solid gold. So I've put a base colour on all 6 of them. Ready for some gold leaf. We've had to order more, we have run out. Not to worry. Tia's found a happy spot to be, haven't you, Tia? In front of the fire.
Well, as you can see, slowly ripping out the floorboards. This corner's a right mess, actually. I mean, this beam here, completely rotten, but again, not the end of the world. It's amazing, actually, how much in here. There's so much glass just being dumped in this corner. Again, I've no idea why, but on top of that, it's the concrete and the tomettes, which you're looking at there. This beam, I'll go to the side of, not looking very healthy. As I said before, you look at the main part of the beam, it actually looks pretty good, not even been eaten. And then you come across, and this is just rot, nothing else, but it's gone. And the same one here as well, the one I'm sitting on, duh. No, it's fine, it's I've checked them. Some of these, this on this side, not too bad, but again, you know, even if I'm umming and ahhing, replace them. Let's get them all out. So clean up this underneath the rag, get all this debris away, really see what we're doing. And in fact, actually, it's being a Monday, it's the Chateau this afternoon at 4:30 for an hour. So I'll get all the rubble into the van and get that disposed of. And then hopefully tomorrow we can really get into here. And as you see, that's the floor gone. A good inspection of these joists. As I said before, on this side where I'm stood, they're very good actually. I'd have no problem actually in keeping them. I've just temporarily put a very small OSB board so I can get across to have a look, but this side, very good. The problem area is definitely the wall, the outside wall. They're like, I mean, this is just a small element, but I can just wiggle it out. Same problem as before, where that should be a lot more further into the wall, but not only that, it should actually be the same shape all the way along, clear of rot, etc. It's lost most of its strength. This one here doesn't even in fact go into the wall, but at some time someone's actually assisted it with another one underneath, but you know, other than that, that's got to be all in properly. As I work my way along, again, I can see even just the colour of it is not good. So yeah, there's not many joists. I mean, you know, I could consider sistering it in here, just putting some other supports into the wall and then bracing that across to join these. But we're talking, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a dozen joists. Well, take them out, put new ones in. Peace of mind, it's all done. They're all level then when I put the OSB board down. And the same principle I have done on the other floors I've done. The Carol and I need to think about a layout before I go too far into this. Well, I don't know why I'm saying Carol needs to think what she's going to do in here, because I need to consider where I'm bringing water up to, drainage, etc. Even to the point of putting in the power sockets. I need to know where she wants those so I can get a first fix in here. I had to reinforce the stairway at the top, but now actually that's pretty solid actually. I hadn't noticed it being loose before. I mean, maybe, you know, with the floorboards down, the weight was being spread. It wasn't so obvious, but the joint there actually wasn't even attached. So that's now sorted out. I think I'm gonna rip, well, I am gonna rip that out. And then I'll give some thought to what I'm going to do with the doorway, etc., because I am going to enclose it. I'm not going to have the cold air coming up. I just I have an idea, but let me play with it first before I let you guys know about it. But other than that, yeah, a good day's work, I think, or a good afternoon. Again, don't want to be overdoing it. We're doing things slowly, bit by bit, and slowly getting back into it. So tomorrow, we'll remove the joists. So you are and ahhing about painting those bits solid gold, but obviously you are now. So the bits above the doorways, and one is finished.
Well, it's not dusted off yet.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like it. I think actually solid gold on that one works, or on the pair.
Yeah, I've still got to decide about the corner mouldings though.
When you say corner mouldings, we are talking these.
Yes, but look at the mirror this morning, never mind them.
The mirror?
The mirror frame has had its base coat ready for
complete
the gold leaf.
Yeah, that's really nice. Can never have too much gold. So gut feel, so you're not sure what to leave alone, tickle it?
I cannot leave them white.
No.
Because they blend in too much.
Okay.
I don't want to do them gold foil because that would take me another year.
Well, we've got a year, don't worry.
I don't want to do it.
No, we want this done before Christmas.
I'm thinking maybe paint them a pale gold, maybe a glaze.
Not the pearlescent you were once thinking about.
No, it needs a touch. It needs a touch of gold in there to tie everything in.
Right. Hello, snotty nose. Did you catch a cold?
Yes.
Are you speaking through your nose?
You had me painting outside in the cold.
Is that what it was? My fault. So you're filling in the gaps.
Yeah, watch what you say.
Yes, be very careful.
I'm filling them, but also while I've been sitting here and thinking again.
Tick tock, tick tock.
I experimented with some paint for what I want to paint these with.
Okay.
And if you look over the other side, that's what I've decided to do.
You want me to reveal your other secret now?
It's all, yes, all the decisions are being made.
All exclusivity. Do you know what? I'm not moving from here because I've actually got the fire going and she's going a treat, so I think I'll stay where I am actually. So she couldn't make her mind up what to do with these corner pieces, whether she was going to paint them, gild them, leave them alone. But actually what she's come up with, I think it looks brilliant. I'll let her explain exactly what's going on there.
So here on this trim, this is two coats of the base gold. There will be gold foil going on top. But I've used this paint and mixed it with a scumble glaze to create this wash effect.
Drop coming on. So
it is pearlescent, it's pearlescent gold, but when you mix it with the scumble glaze, it gives it a washed effect. And because it's scumble, you can work with it. You have 20 minutes for it to work.
Right.
Unlike water, if you mix the paint with water, then the plaster will just suck it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it. It gives a really bad mottled effect. That's why we use scumble glaze.
Top tip. But
So yeah, I was just trying that. I tried this piece of the antique gold and it looked like mud. So I washed it off.
Okay.
But that, I think that is the effect that we should go for.
Agree. I think it looks great, but then always does. Except we're missing something. Can't see no wallpaper.
You're not going to see any wallpaper for some time.
Okay. Morning. Good to see you up. You feeling better today?
I've got my pyjamas on ready to go back to bed.
You don't need to keep your distance. I tested positive this morning.
I know.
Oh dear. Anyway, what are you doing? You're doing easy Sunday jobs on a Tuesday.
I can't drop the ladder, so
Girl.
These bits here are missing a little bit there.
Right.
You'd have to look on another one to see what I'm saying. So I'm just remoulding them.
Oh, I've gotcha.
With some polyfiller.
Okay. Extending the leaf to a point.
No, they're a swirl.
Oh, I say.
Look, there will be a swirl by the time I've finished.
Right. Oh, okay. So you say you've already done some already?
Some are in progress over there and over there.
Ah, yes. So this makes me think of someone who put this comment. Why are you dragging this out so long? Are you doing it on purpose? I think now you can see how much detail has to go in and why it's taking so long.
Doesn't have to be done, but it's being done.
Yeah, I think it's correct. It will actually make the difference.
I'm doing this instead of icing the Christmas cake.